What's up, YouTube? Happy Thursday. CHF here, bringing you another episode of Coaching Handheld Football, and we are picking up where we left off 2 days ago and going through the top money bailout play for each scheme, and today we are looking at the Smashmouth Scheme. So this is the play that you want to go to if you are stuck at like 4th and long and don't know what to do and want to reliably convert so you can keep on playing. And the play that I have ultimately decided to call the best bailout play for Smashmouth is going to be close halfback wheel. So let's go ahead and pull up the play. We'll talk about it, and there are some interesting things about this play, specifically the way players line up. Okay, so what we have here is the X receiver on a post route. To pay close attention, this is a little strange. The X receiver is whoever is in your wide receiver 1 spot. Very strange. Normally on the right side of the field. This time he's on the left side of the field. Your B receiver, which is on that deeper in route, is actually going to be wide receiver 2. Again, this play is very strange in the formations. The A receiver that is on that corner route is your slot receiver. The Y receiver, who is on the wheel route, is your halfback. And then RB, who is on that flat route, he is not actually going to get featured in this play because, honestly, he is not going to get a lot of yardage. It's just not going to happen. I've tried to get a ton of yardage with it, and it's just so luck-based to get a lot of yards with that particular guy that it's not worth using. However, I will want to note, he's your tight end, not your fullback. So anyways, guys, there are a lot of good ways to run this play, and of those 5 receivers, 4 of them are viable, and if you master those 4 reads, you should be able to convert almost every time, barring a wild throw or something crazy like that. But anyways, guys, let's go ahead and hop into some film breakdown. Alright guys, so the first route we are going to look at is by far the most common route, so I wanted to cover it first this time, and that is going to be your X receiver, wide receiver 1. He is going to be running a deep post route, and it is absolutely brutal against cover 2 like most post routes, so let's go ahead and run it. We'll look at what the read looks like, when to throw it. So here we go. We're going to go ahead and snap it here. We've got cover 2. We've actually got cover 4, it looks like, but the 2 safeties are giving a big gap in the middle. So right when he takes his cut on the post route, we're going to deliver a bullet for a big 25+ yard gain and a big first down. Definitely going to be able to bail you out of almost any situation. So anyways, guys, let's go ahead and look at some other routes. Alright guys, so the next route we are going to look at is the Y receiver, which is your halfback. He is going on a wheel route on the side, and this is going to be a great option against man coverage. I will put a little asterisk next to that and just say if you are going up against a really sick defense with a fast guy guarding him, it can be a little risky because it is a lob over the top. However, what you are looking for is man coverage with no safety over the top. So let's go ahead and run the play. And here we go. Look at that. So the safety came down and is guarding him one-on-one. The X receiver who is on that post route is guarded by the corner, which means there is nobody over the top to defend against this wheel route. So right when the halfback takes his break and goes on a streak, we are going to hit him with a lob over the top. You don't want to do a bullet pass here because it will get intercepted. And if they have a really fast safety like one of these kickoff safeties, it can be a pretty risky throw. However, against a normal safety, especially if you have a good, fast, high acceleration, high speed, high agility running back, this can be an absolute money bailout. Anyways, guys, let's go ahead and take a look at some of the less common but equally effective routes on this play. Alright, guys, next we are going to look at wide receiver 2, which is the B receiver. He is going on a medium in route. It's about a 10-yard, then cut across the field, maybe 12. But what you are going to want to do is use this against zone coverage. So let's go ahead and run the play. So here we go. We're going to go ahead and snap it. He runs out. Now let's see what we have right there. we have 3 zones being covered. Nobody in the flats. We have 2 guys guarding the kind of like purple zones, I guess, on the sidelines. And then we have 1 center zone, which means we've got cover 4. You see that there are 4 defenders deep that are basically the secondary. What you are going to want to do is hit wide receiver 2 after he clears that middle zone. So since I know I have a pretty fast wide receiver there going up against a linebacker, I am going to throw right when he is crossing in front of that linebacker. I could have waited a little bit longer, but I wanted to go ahead and make sure that I get that ball out there. And as you can see, Fitz is able to pick up a nice big, about 15-yard gain on the play. So anyways, guys, we have 1 more route to cover. It's probably the least common, but potentially the most effective when you get the right coverage. Alrighty, guys, so the final route that we are going to look at is the A receiver. This is whoever your slot or flex receiver is, and this is a pretty rare read, but when you get it, you are not going to have a better money look than this to bail you out of a bad situation. So let's look pre-snap. What do we see that's going to cue us in that this might be the right read? Well, 1, we have the free safety heading to the left side of the field, and everybody else is playing close to the line. They pressed coverage when it came in. So essentially, we have a one-on-one man situation on that slot receiver. And what's going to happen is he's going to get separation when he breaks on that corner route, and there is going to be nobody over the top to help take him down. So let's go ahead, run the play here. So as you can see, we go with the snap. He's going back, and look at that. He's got separation. The guy who was going to guard him was thinking he was going to cut in. Instead, he cuts out, and the reason being on that, as you can see, the B receiver is cutting on the in route, so he's kind of trying to play 2 different positions there. And look at that. He's heading out to the corner. Nobody over the top, so we're going to hit him with a bullet. And look at that. We've got a blocker there that takes that out, and we are almost taking it to the house on that one. And that is probably one of the more rare reads on this play, but when you get it, it is absolute money. So guys, we are going to stop it right there. If you like this video or what I'm trying to do here on the channel, go ahead and hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, guys, hit the subscribe button. I am bringing you guys strategy content, regularly uploading, where everything on this channel is designed to help you dominate your opponents in all game modes. And guys, YouTube doesn't always notify things, so if you want to make sure you see what I drop, when I drop it, and don't miss out on any top strategy content, ring that bell, guys. That way you'll get a little notification. You can add it to your watch later and catch it so that you don't miss any strategies. But I love you guys. You are the best ever. I will see you tomorrow. CHF out.